Hey everybody, welcome back to another Deck Profile Friday. Forgive me if I feel, if you hear me cough or, sneeze or whatever. I do have a little bit of a cold, so I'm definitely taking some time to work through that. But in the meantime, we still have a deck profile to do, and we're going to show off, probably, a lot would consider is the best deck in the current format right now. There isn't really like I would say a solid counter to it. Even the Guardy matchup, right? The Guardy matchup's not even that bad, right? Obviously, there is Snorlax Stall, but that deck isn't really played a whole lot. Sure, it did win the Gdansk regionals this past weekend, but at the same time, there's a lot of other decks that will beat it, and I'd prefer not to really, worry about that deck and worry about the other decks out there that are, a lot more popular, right? So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm obviously talking about the Charizard EX deck. I absolutely love this deck. Haven't really played it a whole lot. As I didn't have, a third Charizard EX for a long time, like a third one of these ones, right? The dark ones, like this version. I've had other versions, like I've had two of these, and then like a promo one or like a special illustration rare one, right? I just don't want to play like with different kinds, so I like all of these in here, and I'm pretty stoked to show this off. So without further ado, let's get into it. To start, we got 3 Charizard EX, we got a single Charmeleon, and then 3 different types of Charmanders, and I haven't seen this before, or it's been a long time since I've seen this, but we got 2 of these ones, the Blazing Destruction one, we got one of these ones, the promo one, and then one of these ones, the 60 HP one. So, these Charmanders here, there's, a lot of, there's some huge differences. The most notable is the HP. The second one is the attack cost, and then the damage from each one of these, right? As you can see, it's 30 on the right one for 1 fire. The middle one is 2 fire for 40, and then the left one there is 2 fire for 30, but it does have an additional attack in Blazing Destruction, which allows you to discard a stadium in play, so that's really awesome, right? We do have the Charmeleon here. Pardon me. This here is the 90 HP one. This here is from, I believe it's Obsidian Flames. And there's a couple of reasons why we play this, right? The big one is obviously being 90 HP, which means it's searchable with Level Ball. And then the second reason is that the energy cost on it is 1 less than the other one, than the 151 one. And, it does 70, which is actually really good, because it knocks out Pokemon like that Mimikyu, that prevents EXs from damaging it. It knocks out Manaphy and Jirachi with relatively ease, and then also, Ralts, Mews, right? Bidooves, Frigibaxes. It just deals with them a lot more easier, and you don't have to use your Charizard to knock it out, right? Just 1 second. Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling too well. So, the Charizard there, that's the main attack of the deck. 330 HP. That's a huge thing, right? It's got high HP. The damage right now, as soon as it comes out, is pretty weak. It only does 180. But for each prize card your opponent has taken, it does 30 more. So if they've taken 4, right, then you're hitting for 300 for 2 energy, which is absolutely crazy. I haven't seen that on a card. 2 for 300. And, well, really the last card was probably Eternatus VMAX. It's another card that I really like. High damaging for low cost, right? And huge HP. That's what they're trying to do with these dark types, I guess, is make them really bulky, right? So, but, yeah, pretty cool. So the next, we got all of our support Pokemon. 2 Pidgeot EX with 2 Pidgeys, right? They are obviously to evolve into each other. Pidgey, Call for Family is another consistency card. And then Pidgeot EX has that quick search, which allows you to search for any card and put it into your hand, right? You can obviously play it with, you can play this with Bibarel instead, if Path to the Peak is really popular in your area, right? So there's that. The attack there on the Pidgeot's not too bad as well. Then we got a Rotom V for its ability instant charge to draw some cards, but our turn ends, so do it, and then like your last turn, probably last little bit, like last part of your turn, right? If you can't make an attack, just to get some draw into your hand. A Lumineon V to search for a supporter. A Jirachi to prevent any damage counter placement on your Pokemon. A Manaphy to prevent any damage spread done to your Pokemon. And a Mew from Celebrations here. This is the Trainer Gallery one. For that Mysterious Tail ability there to look at the top 6 and select a item card that you find there and put it into your hand. So, really cool. And that is it for the Pokemon. I really apologize, everybody. I am feeling pretty under the weather, so this is pretty hard right now. Because I do have a runny nose, and I'm doing my best to try and mitigate it in the video. So, for trainers and supporters in stadiums, we got 4 Arven, right? Allows us to find that item card and that tool card that we need. We play Triple Boss's Orders, right? Another really important card for this deck. Triple Iono. Just some more draw. We play 1 Professor's Research. Stadiums, we got 2 Lost City and a Collapsed. Alright, and I really like this combination. Just because, we're able to, get rid of stuff that's heavily damaged, like our Charizards, or useless stuff like our Lumineon, right? And then Lost City, is great for just removing key pieces from your opponent's board from the game entirely. So a card that comes to mind is obviously Baxcalibur and the Chanpao decks. That is it for the supporters in the stadiums. Item cards, really easy. Start off with the 4 ofs. 4 Battle VIP Pass, right? Once this card rotates, everything will be, a lot better. But it's still crazy good right now. 4 Rare Candy. This is a stage 2 deck, so we need those. 4 Ultra Ball. Pokemon Search. This is pretty much our only way to get our stage 2s. Counter Catcher, right? That's the 2 ofs. So, boss's orders from when we're behind. Level Ball, so really good. It searches out our basic Pokemon except our Vs. And, you know, our one and only copy of Charmeleon. So, the big reason for that is it with the inclusion of Level Ball and Charmeleon is to minimize the dependence on rare candy and to give us an additional attacker against those Mimikyu, EX preventing abilities. You know, those stupid decks like the stall decks that have that, right? A 4 Seal Stone for the single copy. V-Star Power, search your deck for any card, put into your hand. We've got 2 Vs, so we can play that. Justified Gloves, the dark, tool there, extra 30 to dark type, so this is really good as it allows us to go a little bit more on the offensive in the mirror and against like Roaring Moon type decks. A Lost Vacuum, tools and stadium removal. A Super Rod, right, to put our heavily damaged, probably knocked out Pokemon or discarded energy back into the deck. A Vitality Band. So this here, with with one prize taken, it puts the damage with our Charizard at 210. This increases it to 220, and that 220 does a heck of a lot in the game right now, as there's a lot of V Pokemon, a lot of basic EXs that have 220 HP, like Miraidon's the big one that comes to mind, Chien-Pao, right? So, another really awesome card. And that is it for the trainer cards. So, really nice. I really like this list. It's a really consistent and convenient list. And then lastly, our energy. Just 8 fire, right? It's a fire. Well, it's not really a fire deck, but it's the main Pokemon uses fire energy. So, we play 8 fire energy. Just a little bit more consistent. You can go down to 7. You can go up to 9, right? I just feel 8's like really in the middle, which is awesome. And yeah, there you go, everybody. That is the deck. Definitely one of the best decks right now to play in the current format. If you're wanting to, obviously go to a tournament, it's definitely one of my top 3 picks to win this weekend at the Stuttgart Regionals. My picks are going to be Charizard, Gardevoir, or actually, I don't know. I'm going to go with Mew VMAX because I'm really liking Mew right now. So I've been playing that a lot as well. So I'm going to go with them. That's my top 3 picks. Charizard, Gardevoir, and Mew to win. And yeah, there you go, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and putting up with the with me being a little bit sick in this video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and the giveaway 250 subscribers. There you go. And yeah, there you go, everybody. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.